Okay, we're rolling.
Oh hi! You just call me mixing monitors. Let me show you around my guitar rig for the Rhythm Devils 2010 tour. We're in Hampton Beach Casino, New Hampshire, live free or die. And here we see Todd's workstation. Todd is behind the camera because he does not want to be shown on film. Oh, he does. So this is Todd's workstation. You see guitar lists. Einstein, toddguitars.com, and other valuable things. Cup of tea, obviously. We got a bit of a set list going on, a little bit of a guitar list. This just lets Todd know which guitar I'm playing for which song. A lot of Ellie, you see there. Excellent. And yeah, so moving on there, we go on to the guitar vault. Here we have an Eastman mandolin, which is pretty good. It's got a nice Fishman pickup on it. We go from there onto the PRS vault. This is Ellie. This is the main guitar I have that I play most. This was Paul Reed Smith's for a long time. It's a prototype that he made. It's a wonderful, resonant, beautiful sounding guitar. We go PRS 305, this is what I normally use for kind of cleaner stuff. PRS Ducati, this is just a standard they did in the natural colour for me, and it's just a standard all the way around, beautiful sounding. This is tuned down a whole step for the song Fountains of Wood. We go on to, this is a private stock model they made for me. Beautiful, beautiful guitar. They put my little logo in there on the 12th fret. What an honour it was. Beautiful back, and I got Warren Haynes to sign it because he's God. And then another PRS. This one's a hollow body. Well, this private stock's just like a spare for Ellie. Anything that goes wrong, that's a spare. A wonderful spare. This is a hollow body 2. It means it's got the flame maple back too. It's a wonderful one they made me with Starler pickups, PRS Starler. It's more like a Gretsch kind of sound. It's great, it's wonderful. And that's got Capo 6 for the song The Center. And then this is a beautiful, beautiful one-piece maple top SC 245 PRS. This is really cool. I use this for some of the chunkier blues songs like New Speedway Boogie and stuff like that. And this I got off of a dear friend who I swapped a Strat for this, which was a good swap. And then we go PRS Acoustic, which is again a really good solid sounding guitar. One of the 25th anniversary Emma ones, which is really special. And then last but not least, this is a 1934 National Trioleum, which is my attempt to be like Rory Gallagher. And that's in open E for the song Don't Ease Me. Yep, so that's all the guitars. Todd, behind the camera there, looks after. And we're going up on stage. Here's the Andy Hess standing right behind me.
Let's talk about me and me and my things.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Danny Knowles, and we're going to talk about him today. Davey?
We're not Facebook.
We're not friends. I gotta go.
This is a 1947 Gibson BR4 lap steel, single P90. It's beautiful. And then I have its own little pedal board. There's a volume pedal, tuner, tone bone, tri-mode, wonderful overdrive pedal. You've got 2 different types of overdrive. Mod tone delay, great sounding delay. And then this little fancy trickery toggles between whether my lap steel is active or my guitar, because they go through the same rig. So that comes over to here. I have my pedal board going on here. Yeah. This is like my flyboard. This is what I normally kind of fly with for the gigs I can't afford to ship stuff to. I've got I've got a really nice custom wah-wah pedal that the lovely people at Dunlop made me, and my girlfriend covered in a pair of Levi's. I have a Planet Waves tuner, it's pretty good. Snow White Auto Wah, a wonderful Greed Tone overdrive pedal made by a guy in Seattle who is stunning, check him out. Full Tone Super Trem and an MXR. Now all of that but the wah, that's a little delay there. All of those but the wah go into this looper box here, so I can turn them in and out of the signal, which means really I can just go straight into the amp if I need it. So then after that, it goes into the rack. And in the rack we have two shelves. I don't want to disrupt too much here, but you see we have a shelf here and a shelf here. Furman power conditioner, custom audio electronics, MXR power, Voodoo Labs GCX, which is a series of effects loop, 8 effects loops, and that's what each of these pedals are in. So I have this Boss octave pedal, which is great. Using Kettner Rotosphere for the Leslie sound, because taking my old Leslie out is a bit of a pain. The wonderful Freakish Blues Freak Out fuzz pedal. This is a great sounding fuzz. I have a MXR Eddie Van Halen Phase 90 phase pedal, which is a wonderful piece of kit. And then in the same loop, I have a noise reduction, which is just a really good one, doesn't seem to rub your tone too much. And a line driver, which basically compensates for all of the cables and what have you and the signal loss there, and it just kind of brings a bit more top end back into your rig and what have you. Now on the bottom I have an Adrenaline 3, which is cool for some weird sounds, and I have right back here Van Amp's Reverb, which is a little spring. I don't know if I can get that out because I'm pretty useless. And here's a Lexicon kind of reverb and delay unit. It's cool, it's not my thing. Don't really like it, but it kind of suits the job that we're doing here. My trusty little budder up there is a present from another little friend. Some Davey Knowles signature guitar picks. EBO, it's always fun. A slide that Warren Haynes gave me, it's very valuable, and my girlfriend's grandpa gave me this lucky Irish penny, so that sits up on top too. And a tone bar for the lap steel. And then here, for the Rhythm Devils, I'm using this. This is an original Sewell PRS amp. It was actually Paul's, and I nicked it off of him. It's a wonderful sounding amp. It's got a bit more headroom than the PRS Signature, which is what I normally use with my band. Going into a PRS 4x12 cab, there's an old Sennheiser 421 microphone, and that's about it. I use old Georgios cables, D'Addario strings, Dunlop picks. Yeah, it's pretty, sounds very complicated, but it's all rigged to make sure I can go guitar and amp most of the time and then add in what I need. If I want an octave, it's only adding in that one pedal instead of 7 or 8 pedals being turned off that's still in the way. It's a pretty good setup.